In this video, we need to take vendor and invoice and create a unique list. And then for each vendor and invoice, we need to create a unique list of references and list them horizontally. Now, last video, we saw some crazy array formulas, but then we saw some amazing dynamic array formulas only available in Office 365. But another tool that's available all the way back to Excel 2010 is Power Query. So in this video, we'll use Power Query to go from invoice records to desired output. Click in a single cell in our invoice records table. Data ribbon tab, Get and Transform group, and we bring this table into the Power Query editor by clicking From Table Range. This opens up the Power Query window. There's our imported table. Over on the right, that's the name of the Excel table from the sheet. We want to rename this query. I'll call it something like Invoice Final and Enter. Now, the source was just Power Query bringing in this table. We don't need this step, so I'm going to click the X to delete it. Our goal is first to get a unique list from vendor and invoices. But then we're going to need to do something with the references. So selecting vendor, holding shift, click on invoice. We want to use the group by feature. Now you can think of the group by feature like a pivot table where it will take a unique list of these two columns and then make some aggregate calculation on subsequent columns. We can see our two columns here. By using group by on two columns, I will get a unique list of all the combinations of vendor and invoice. The operation we want is not built in, but we will edit the formula later. For the time being, we're going to call this new column reference. And the operation is going to be, please give me all the rows. Now, group by from SQL means when we get that unique list, it's grouping together. For example, the first 4 records. It's grouping those together. And then based on those records, we can make some calculation. But we just want to get all the records together. And then we're going to build our formula based on the reference column. Now when I click OK, I can see a step over here, unique list. And if I click off to the side, not on the green table, but off to the side, there's all the records grouped together. Click down here, just 3. Now the next step is to edit this group row step, which was created automatically using the user interface. So we come up to the formula bar, click the drop down. Now this is the code behind the scenes every time we use the Power Query user interface. This is called M code. M code is a function-based language. And the function we used is Table.Group. The first argument is actually the previous step because we want to transform that step. The second argument shows us the two columns in list syntax that determine our unique list of vendors and invoices. The third argument is actually a list within a list because we can have multiple aggregations or calculations. Now, we only have one calculation or column called reference. Now, I actually don't need anything after each, so I'm very carefully going to highlight all that. That just says, hey, there's the table type and the data type, so I'm going to delete that. Now, each is a special word that represents a custom function that allows us to do a calculation on each row. Now, the first thing we need to do if we want to get a unique list from this column and then display them horizontally is from this table, we need to pull out the whole column. So after each, square brackets and close square bracket. And all this will do is for each row, it'll pull out the column. So when I hit Enter, now we have a list. We can see there's the list of all the grouped items from that reference column. There's all the grouped items there. Now what do we need to do? Well, we need a unique list. Now luckily, this is a list because in order to use the distinct function, it's got to be a list. The next function we use is List.Distinct. Open parentheses. Now, this IntelliSense that is new in Office 365 does not work as well as it does in an Excel worksheet. So I'm not going to use it. All right, so we have List.Distinct. When I hit Enter, now we have almost what we want. Now, there's two problems with this. The first is I want to combine them horizontally. And we can't directly do that with a list. So we first have to convert list to text. So we come up and we use another list function, List.Transfrom, open parentheses. And then very carefully at the end, we have to type text.from. And now we close parentheses. And when we hit enter, it doesn't look any difference, but now it's text. And we can use our final function, text.combine. Very carefully, come to the end, comma, and we have to put our delimiter. Double quotes, comma, space, and double quotes. Close parentheses. And when I hit enter, that is beautiful. So what we've done is we used group by on those two columns and then made a single calculation, which happened to be us creating the custom M code. Now, I'm going to convert all of these to text. So I select the first column, Shift, hold the last one, right-click, change type, and down to text. If you needed them as numbers or something, you could do that. It adds our final step, close and load to, existing, something like F10, click OK. Now, if we wanted to split them, let's go back and try something slightly different. Over in Queries and Connection, I'm going to double-click Invoices. And I don't like that. I violated my rule on names. This is Invoice Final. So now the query will have the proper name. Come over here on the left, right-click, duplicate, F2. We'll rename it. We'll split this one into two columns. Now let's come back to Group Rows. Click the drop-down. I'm going to get rid of that space, so our delimiter is just a comma, and Enter. Now I come back to Change Type, select Reference, Split by delimiter. It got it right. Click OK. Now I can close and load to, somewhere like F14. Click OK. And so now we use Power Query to go from invoice records to our desired output. Now, we did a lot of M code and Power Query tricks in this video. If you're new to Power Query, check out my free class at YouTube, MSPTDA. Videos 3 to 12 teach you all you need to know about Power Query.